Envy verified that shit. So let's not play that game, okay? That's exactly what happened. They put her mother's screenshots. Queen put the screenshot of the exact code, what happened. It was specified when you went to Virginia and looked this very specific code up, it tells you what falls under it. It falls under it as neglect, right? The knowing of a child being abused or sexually abused, and it says something else. I can give y'all the exact code in the comments. You can look it up and it'll tell you. And what Queen has said from the beginning is it has not been confirmed that she had anything to do with children, but that it's not confirmed which one it falls under. But hella,
Hold on. Sorry.
no, you're fine. And so that's why they keep saying that. It's Virginia. I'm gonna put the code. I'm gonna go get it, and I'm gonna put it in the comments so you can look it up, Tina.
What's up, everybody?
Why the fuck do you keep Showtime in bold? At the end of the day, the motherfuckers that said these things, I literally went and screen recorded my mother's whole fucking track record. Ben said she was a criminal. Ben said she was an addict. Okay, boom, you got that. And a thief. Okay, cool. But when I went and looked up my mother on the state Virginia fucking arrest thing, what Queen pulled up from J&D court is not my mother. She did not show a birth date. She did not show a mugshot of my mother.
Envy, hold on real quick. And I'm not saying it's your mom. I'm not saying it's not, but the screen.
The mugshot she showed, yes, that was my mom.
Hold on. I let you talk. The thing that Queen put up did have a birthday on it. Just so that's clear. It did have a birthday.
Where the charge was shown?
Yes, it had her picture, her birth date, her name, the offense, all of it. It was right there.
Oh, well, I need to see that because Queen's never showed me that.
No,
It was,
hold on.
because
my mom, hold on, I'll pull it up right now.
Because she's not gonna lie, that's not what happened. Queen quite literally asked her before she even put the screenshot up.
With her
Queen asked her before she put the screenshot up what the fuck her mama name was. Envy act like she didn't want to answer, so Queen then put the picture of her mama on the screen with all of her birthday and her motherfucking name on it.
With no statues.
But see, this is what I be telling y'all when she be lying,
wasn't
right?
that on my line?
No, hold on, because she just told you it wasn't no motherfucking mugshot. Exactly. But Queen dead ass sat up there and put that lady face on the motherfucking thing.
I'm gonna show you what
showed us the rest of the charges. So let's not play that motherfucking game.
Wait, what? Vixen, wasn't that on my live?
I think it absolutely was on your live because that was
you're one of my mods. Go back to the recording and grab it.
Let me get my computer because I can't stand when a bitch gets lying.
Me too.
So
this is what she showed.
Just go back through my live recording, Vixens, and pull it up.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm gonna do because I can't stand a lie.
This is what she showed. Where is there a fucking picture or a birth date? Where?
Hold on, Envy, breathe.
Where?
Envy, I'm trying to answer you. Stop for a second. Damn.
I'm trying to see. I'm just trying to see.
Can you be quiet for 5 seconds, please? The first picture Queen put up was the mugshot.
Correct.
She said, hold on. She then read off the state statute and said, hold on real quick. Remember that state statute number. Hold on.
Y'all aren't listening. You're not listening, Hella. You're not listening, though. You're not listening.
Are you listening when you keep talking over me?
Because I was there. I know what you're talking about. She showed her mugshot with no.
Go fuck yourself. I'm trying so hard to be nice.
Shut the fuck up about my mom.
You don't let anybody else finish
if y'all are gonna
talking.
Vote, I want Showtime. Everybody else got Showtime, but I don't get to get Showtime. This is fucking bullshit.
You cut me off.
Because you're not gonna sit there and fucking say something about my mom. So at the end of the day, like I said, Queen did show a up close mugshot of my biological egg donor. Yes, she did not show where there was a fucking stature of what she was being accused of. Then I said, Queen, I looked through my mom's whole record. There was never a delinquency of a minor except for when my mom was 23 years old and she probably had bought one of her siblings cigarettes or alcohol. She said, no, this is recent. The most recent charge my mom has, and I can pull it up right here for you guys. I screen recorded her whole fucking criminal history. The most recent one was... I would need more time to pull it up, but it was not what the fuck she was saying. She pulled up something from J&D, which is illegal. So that means Queen is using illegal things to do illegal things. So yeah, and that's not my mother. My mother's not from Norfolk, never been. So good try.
Can I just have a minute, Bold, of the showtime? Because I'm not going to keep arguing over loud and stupid. I'm just not. I'm sorry. I just want to finish this sentence. And it's so crazy because I'm like, anyway. So in my live, Queen had posted had tried to get Envy to say whether it was her mom or not the name. I get where Envy was coming from. Where like, I'm not going to put my mama's name out there. I get that. That's why I didn't argue it. So Queen had put up the mugshot and said, is this your mom? Which Envy confirmed. On the mugshot thing that was there had her mother's full name, the charges, and the state statute. Queen went out of her way and read the state statute out loud and said, y'all remember that state statute now? You remember the number now. We all said, okay. Queen then pulled up a second screenshot where you could read in detail what the state statute was connected to the charges of the mugshot that was just shown. I don't understand how that's so confusing to understand. Two were shown.
Okay, let me break it down because I found it, okay? So let's go back. Let me turn this.
I didn't even say it was true or accurate. That's just what happened in my life.
Okay, right here, y'all. Y'all can see. Can y'all see? It's a little wonky. Okay, this is not the mugshot she showed. It was this one. Okay, you see? Hold up. You see? Okay, hold on. Right there's the mugshot she showed. Right. That's from 20. Hold up. Let me pause it. That's from,
I thought you didn't have multiple devices.
That's from. I have two. That's from 2019 at 1:34 p.m. Contempt of court. Bitch, you showed a mugshot. And
so you do have multiple devices.
You pulled up a mugshot of my mother and then showed some shit from J&D Norfolk that's not even my mother. They just happen to have the same name.
So when you called
my mother doesn't even have that name anymore. She's married.
So you lied when you said you
No,
only
I
had
didn't.
one
I
divorce.
said I don't have 6 like y'all bitches lied and said
I didn't say you had 6.
Well, if it wasn't you, then you don't apply. Whoever said I had 6 devices is a liar. I have 2. I have a work phone and I have a personal phone.
I really don't care.
I've always said
that. Anyways, like I was saying,
don't bring it up.
All I'm talking about is what happened in my life, and that's what happened.
But I just
in my life. I didn't say whether what Queen put up was true or not, or whether I agreed with it or not. I just presented the facts of what happened. I didn't say which part was true or not. So what are you arguing?
I mean, you do care because you're bringing it up. So
I said I don't care to argue with you. I'm talking to everybody. You are not the only person on this channel.
Okay, but don't call people that are innocent. Not you, but anybody calling my mother a P3DO. She's not. She's a lot of things, but that's not one. She has one, and I scrolled through every count this bitch has ever had back to the very beginning of time. And she does have one delinquency contributing to the delinquency of a minor. She was 23 years old. And in the state of Virginia, the first statute under that is buying alcohol, cigarettes, or something illegal. And then under that is the smexual part. Okay, so let's stop trying to make people P3DOs that aren't, okay?
With the state statute, because we were all there. Hold on. We were all there. You were there too, Envy. We were all there. We saw the state statute number. She pulled up that same state statute. All she did was read what they said the statute was. That was it. She didn't change the numbers.
That's not what happened. No, hello. She read the nastiest part of it. She didn't read the first part.
It says the state statute number and then tells you what it says.
Yeah, I can pick that up as well. And the first part of it is buying alcohol or something of the nature of adult illegal substances to a child.
Either way, she showed it. She didn't
alter it. Make someone a P3DO. And what I just showed from the J&D court, that is not my mother. That whoever that's charged with that is not my mother. She doesn't even have that last name anymore. She's married.
It was literally, if you look at the pictures objectively and we take the anger out, take a breath, look at the pictures objectively.
Oh, I have 1,000 times.
They look, if they're not the same person.
No, you're twins. Not. Hella, you're not understand. I need you to think for a minute. Okay, she showed a screenshot of a mugshot, right? but didn't show any charges with it, right?
I saw the charges and the birthday.
She showed the charges, and it was what you just said.
Yeah, and it had her birthday on there too.
Well, I've yet to see that.
Yeah,
Please,
that's why
Queen,
I was like,
please, Queen, come up and show that.
That's why I was like, hold on.
Because I looked through her entire fucking arrest record and it's nowhere.
That's why I went oop in my live. I went oop because you could see her full name, her birth date, the charges, everything.
Hi, Vixen's back. Hi guys. So let's play this little game. So unfortunately for this picture right here, because I think I would have to access it somewhere else. You can't like 100% see the face, but this is what Queen pulled up, right? This is the screenshot that she came and pulled up. She showed us the picture of this woman's face on the live. And quite literally, right after this was pulled up, Envy dropped off of the panel. But again, as I said, before all of this, nobody dropped you. Before all of this, Queen asked Envy what was her mother's name. She literally asked her the first letter first. She didn't want to respond. So then she said, fucking, and just pulled up the screenshot.
Correct.
So
Clear. I did not
waiting
pull
on the
up.
proof.
Okay, but to be clear, because I think it's some confusion, I did not pull up your mother's mugshot to show you that she had the corruption of a minor. I pulled up her mugshot so that you can identify her face and agree if that was your mother. Once you said yes, that was your mother, all of the information belonging to the woman in the picture is the same as the information belonging to the woman with the charge. Hello?
There's no birth date or mugshot when you showed that J and D shit.
I don't need it if I already know what fucking date of birth
Because
she has.
that's
When you
not
told me
my
that that was your
mother's
mother, I already
charges.
knew that that was the woman. What don't you get?
It's not
You
my
don't know what
mother's charges.
cross-referencing mean? When
No,
I
it's called
showed the
making
picture,
shit up with no proof.
no, I did not make it up. I didn't make it up. That's the same woman. So if that's the
There's
woman in the
still no
picture, if the
proof.
woman in the picture is your mother, then the woman with the charge is the same woman. That's it. It's just that
Because they
simple.
have the same name makes them the same woman, because that's not even
Do
my
they have
mother's
the same
name
name,
anymore.
same date of
That's not
birth?
my mother's name anymore. And you did not show her name. You did not show her birth date or her mugshot with that charge.
The one that you just
If
showed
you
on the
do,
screen?
I'll apologize and shut the
Okay,
fuck
well
up.
then go ahead and apologize, because the one
No,
that
I
you
want to
just
see it
showed,
now.
I'm
I
about
want
to
to see
tell
it
you
right
where to
now
find it,
because
you
it's
fat
alive.
bitch. Why don't you shut the fuck up so I can tell you? You just put it up on the fucking back screen. The one that I highlighted, it has the birthday there. It has the fucking birthday there.
I will say when
What the
Queen
fuck is
put
you
up this,
talking about?
I will say when Queen put up that screenshot, I did see the birthday. I did see it. Like we saw everything.
yeah, that's why I said I don't know why. I think it's because it's like a live, like the view after the live, so it cut it so you couldn't see it. But like
All it says right here is offense date, name, defendant, offense date, charge, hearing, and code. That's it.
So you do understand that when it comes to looking up people's police records, some sites won't give you a full breakdown like other sites, right?
Okay, but like I said, that at that date, my mother's name was not that name, so that's not my fucking mom.
What I'm saying is, okay,
My
when you
mom's
first
name
added,
has legally been changed for years.
But that what?
you can
Yes.
go by aliases.
This girl, like, girl, first of all, let me explain something to
I'm not about to argue because I
Her government
confirmed who your
updated
mother
name
was
is
by
not that
showing.
anymore. Are you
Okay,
okay?
but
She's
okay,
married.
but are you
She's
okay
married.
though?
She's
Are you
married.
okay?
So
You can
Envy,
still get arrested under a different name if
you
that
can
was your
get.
name before. You
That's
get
what.
whatever you give. Whatever name you
And if
give is
she
what they're
has
going to
went and got
document.
her name updated to her government name with her husband, it's gonna be that.
No,
But
they
you can
Hence
listed
go
why
them
by.
she
on there,
has so
girl.
many
Hold on,
fucking
No,
names.
Envy.
She's
no,
been
they
married
listed
multiple times.
they
They can
listed as
list
aliases.
aliases.
Like if I was to get arrested, my the government name will be there, but my aliases will be like for
Any
one
name you're known
Vixen,
as.
right? I'm known as Vixen, so that would be an alias, and they will list it under that. So no,
I'm
that does
not
not change
incompetent.
anything.
I'm well aware. What I'm saying is her name has not been
You mean
that last name
incompetent?
for years.
I
But an
think you mean
alias, envy,
incompetent, but okay.
envy, an alias doesn't change. An alias can be 20
Right.
years.
So if I look up all her
Hold
married
on.
names, she has more
You
charges
know
with her
what,
different
Envy,
married
you
name.
got this. I'm trying so hard to be nice to you, girl. You got
I
this.
don't care about nobody being nice to me. I'm
Okay,
tired
you
of y'all
got
being
this.
loud and wrong.
I didn't even give an
Yeah,
opinion,
but
but you're
nobody's
right.
loud
You're
and
right.
wrong when you confirmed it the first time Queen
I just
asked
said that was her
you.
mugshot. I didn't say she had those charges.
You literally
And
apologized to,
I've
but you
explained that a
apologized to
thousand
Queen in that
times.
same live.
And I'm not the one that
If
said
it's
that your
her
mama was a
fucking
P3O. I said that
mugshot,
that's what, then everything
Well,
that I
people
have on
are
her is
running with
correct.
what you
I
said.
couldn't find,
So
listen to what I'm saying. I could not find her mugshot if I did not have her information. I showed you the picture to confirm that we were talking about the same lady. Therefore, everything about that lady that I found, since you confirmed her face, is correct.
it's
That's
not.
the only reason why I showed you her face, to make sure that we were talking about the same person. The charge has nothing to do with me showing her face. That was just to confirm with you if this was your fucking mother. That's it. The
And I
rest
looked into
came from
everything,
all
and
of the
there's
information
not
that I
what you're
already
saying.
had. That's all the information that I already had to even pull her fucking mugshot. That's it. I showed you the picture to confirm we were talking about the same person. That's
Okay,
it.
but there's no picture with that charge. There's
It
no
doesn't
birth
fucking
date
matter,
with that
bitch. It
charge.
doesn't
It
fucking matter.
matters.
All the
It
rest of the
matters.
information matches. What do you
It
mean?
matter. It nothing matches except the name.
Okay,
Okay, but
girl.
I think the part that's missing here is you literally apologized to Queen in that same live when she pulled up your mother and the charges. You literally
She
apologized to her
never
because
showed
you
my
were
mother's
no.
fucking face with those charges
Yes,
because it
she
doesn't exist.
Said
did.
why I showed
she
her
No, she
face.
just
didn't.
Envy, listen, she just explained to you. She showed you the picture of your mother, not because of the charges, but because she wanted to verify she was talking about the right person and had you
Right. And you don't
verified.
think more than one person
Exactly.
has
But
the
that's
same
And
it.
you
fucking
The
name?
charges,
confirmed
the
it.
charges are not the important part. It was the verification of the picture.
But the point
You
behind it is
confirmed
her
it.
saying those are my
But
mother's
that's not
You
no,
know
charges,
what?
and
you
they're
can, but
not.
the problem is that you literally in that same live quite literally confirmed it, okay? You literally confirmed
What's
it
the
because you and
statute?
Queen had this back and forth before she even pulled
Correct.
up the mugshot
And
because
that
she
was your
asked you,
same
did your
excuse at
mom's name
that
start
time,
with a
was like, oh, she
T?
probably bought alcohol for a minor or probably bought
And that's
tobacco for a
exactly
minor.
what it was when she
Okay,
was
so what's the
23.
statute? So what's the statute of the one that you confirmed?
The one when she was 23.
Yeah, what's the statute number?
The very hold up, let me go back and look at it right quick.
I think I tagged Tina in it earlier. Tina, I tagged you because you asked
I'm
What up,
talking
me.
about
Angie?
the one that Envy is has.
Oh,
What happened? Tap the screen. Thank you for tapping. Please get my, okay, if you can complete my gift
somebody
goal,
in the
thank you so
actual
much.
comments.
And to the Cash App donations, please. Thank you so much. Go ahead. Thank you, Gila.
You're welcome.
Did you get my text? I mean, did you get how much? $5 to drop for 5 minutes, 25
Yeah,
for the live.
yes,
But it,
I did. Thank you.
okay.
Like, let's be so for real. Queen not gonna sit here and put no motherfucking fake charges with no goddamn picture. Once again,
And it's from and it's from a
Who
website. Like I
said
can't
that?
even
Who
fake
said that?
it.
I didn't say
I,
that.
We
I was
read
I
into the
talking to you.
comments,
said
girl.
I
We're
was
not talking to
no
you.
proof
We're not
that
I
talking to
what
you.
was
We're
she
not
pulled up
talking to
was
talking
my
you.
to
mom.
you. I
Talking
was
about
Goodnight.
somebody in the
talking to
comments.
you.
Do y'all see, what's his name? Baby. Not OJ Simpson. Magic Johnson. EJ. Y'all see EJ?
No.
I follow EJ on here. I was like, oh my God, she's gorgeous.
Gorgeous. I said that too.
Uh-huh. I think she just opened this account because she don't have that many posts yet. She just been doing like fashion stuff.
Also keep it elevated.
Gorgeous.
So then
I
you
love
can
her
do
hair.
what
I
they're
love it.
doing.
Find
Like
it,
I'm trying to
Envy.
do this even.
Real quick,
Yeah,
guys,
Like
you
for
it's
guys have
example,
a
18.2 dash
18.2-371.
setting, then
you
even
guys
with
have
just
a
like a
good night.
beauty
I'm gonna
blender,
get down and eat
where
dinner
it's
with my
like, you know, some
kiddos.
kind
Have a
of
good night, guys.
You
a
too,
glass or
Hila.
even just like
Thank
a nice
you.
like a silk tank, something to like counteract the room. Like I'm always going left. That is where my thought process is. So this we actually are wearing. I have an event that I'm going to on Friday, like a party, a fashion week party. So I'm gonna do this, the sable coat with this.
Don't she got a
jump over
fashion
here,
line?
like sheer sexy moment. We'll
I
probably
know
do
she do.
some
She got
a
several
pump.
businesses.
If it's
Okay, so
cold,
Vixen, are
too
you
cold,
there?
then I'll do a thigh high
Okay.
waistband underneath the dress.
Yeah.
But I love this because like
It's the same exact statute that I read. Now, in that statute, it gives multiple different reasons why a person can get this charge. And one of those reasons could potentially be sexual abuse of a child. I never said your mother was a sexual abuser. I said that her charge includes a statute that varies all the way from abuse or neglect of a child or sexual abuse of a child. And that is all I fucking did was read the statute word for fucking word.
Yep,
Right.
I
Period.
made sure to include
You
that because that's
did.
exactly
Other
what you
people are
said.
trying to twist
It
what you
doesn't
said.
fucking matter.
But
It
It
doesn't
nobody
does
else is
fucking
matter
saying
to
matter.
me.
It
that.
does not matter,
Yes,
bitch, because you're
it
not going to
matters.
put that on me for
It
reading out
matters
the
if
same
it was
statute that
you.
you
It
just
matters
gave
if
me.
somebody was calling you a P3DO.
No, no,
It
no, no,
would
no. I
matter.
didn't say that. I'm not talking about that. You're not listening.
That's what I'm not blaming
You're
you.
not going to put
I'm
on
saying
me. Then
that is
stop bringing
not
up what Queen said. What Queen said, yes, bitch, I read the fucking
because the
statute.
person that you showed on J&D is not my mother.
It's the same fucking charge, bitch, so it doesn't matter. You just said that your mother does
My
have that
mother
charge, so
was
why does it matter?
23. The date that you showed was not when she was 23, honey.
Okay,
When she
it's
was
just funny. It's
23,
just
it would
funny
have
to
been
me how everything I said is
2000.
correct except for the fucking date. But we
When
know
she
you
was
lie. We
23
know you
years
lie, though. I
old,
don't
it
have a
would have
reputation for
been
lying. You do.
2003,
You do though.
2003,
But you have the reputation for lying,
something
not
like
me.
that.
But
Not
So,
me.
let me get
Not
Vixen
me.
here really
I
quick
just
because I'm confused. I'm confused as to what we're arguing age for because on this screenshot it literally will tell you her arrest age was I think 33 and then it tells you her current age.
right. What does that have to do with the charge that she's saying she has as her latest charge? Because that's not it.
Here's
Okay.
the thing: you're arguing that people are
So
saying that the statute does not include sexual abuse, and people are speculating that that's what it was. That it doesn't matter when she was arrested; it's still a charge that you're
It
agreeing
does
that she
because that was
has.
a
So if
lie.
you're going to say that the date is wrong, whatever, girl, you can have it. But I
okay,
know
but
that I'm not fucking
It
wrong,
is,
and
and
I
I
know that I'm
posted.
not.
the
How am I going to be
arrest
wrong
date
about the
for the
fucking date,
charge
girl?
literally says
Because you lied.
2023. Did you
Like, let's be fucking for real, girl. It's
Where, Vixen?
ridiculous.
Where is her picture with that charge Queen saying
okay,
and her
listen.
birth date with that charge?
Listen, it came from the exact same place. Okay,
It's not.
so
I already
when
screen
you
recorded the whole
when
thing.
you look someone up, right? I haven't done it in years. I used to look, people up that I knew, right? When you look it up, the first thing that you're going to get is their up. Like it depends, right? Because sometimes if you're just like arrested, your mugshot isn't updated, right? It's going to give you quite literally their mugshot. Then it's going to go down and give you their name, their birth date, their race, if they have tattoos, scarring, shit like that. Then you will start getting down to the charges. Okay. And it's going to be separate, but it's also going to, and it depends, right? Like I said, some sites will give you more detail than other sites. Like if you look up, what shit, they're like the direct place for your county jail, right? The county jail isn't going to give you the defendant and all that shit. Other places will. It will have their name, excuse me, and what their charge is. It'll tell you their actual official arrest date. Then it would also tell you, I think it says conviction. Let me double check. Hold on. So it gives you the defendant, like it tells you who it is, the defendant's name. Then it gives you maybe the offense date, the charge, when the hearing was, and it'll give you the code section. And then it'll also give you the whatever the court was. Mind you, this shit is public access. You can quite literally go to the court's actual website and access these documents. So anyways, as we progress, like I said, you're the like quite literally the mugshot isn't going to be with the charges because the charges are under all of the other information. It's under your mugshot. Then again, your birthday comes, your name, all that
So
other shit
why is all
comes.
her other stuff show what she did, when she did, her age, everything, the date when she was booked, everything except for that one? Because it's
What are you
not
talking
her.
about? No, it is her. Like
It's
I just
not
said,
her.
her literally girl. Girl, it's okay, right? I can quite literally, you
I've
know
looked
what?
up every
Here,
last name
listen.
my mother
I'll
has
do it for
had.
you.
I've looked up
I'll go
every
back when I
name
go
my
back
mother has
downstairs.
had.
When I
She
go
only
back
has
downstairs,
one
I'm gonna look
contributing
it
to
up
the
for you.
delinquency of a minor, and it was when she was 23. Her siblings are a couple years younger than her. They used to smoke
Okay,
my
so that's
granny's
not true.
ciggies, so they probably
The
bought some
contribution,
ciggies.
no, the contribution, her arrest date for the contribution to a minor was in 2023.
Where is the proof with the
2023.
birthday and the picture?
2023. Give me a second. I'm going to cross the name out and put it up.
I need to cross the name out. They done showed it. Go ahead. I would have started cussing. No, because if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I've already dug deep as fuck and everywhere, and it's not my mom. The J&D thing that Queen showed is not my mom. My mom has not had that last name in years. Her name's legally been changed. I said Siggy's for the sake of the fucking lie, babe.
Okay, wait, hold on. You said what?
What do you mean?
What did you just say her last name was?
I'm not telling you her current last name. Why would I do that? That's crazy. And everything you're talking about showing to Trey, babe, Casadaga, I've showed.
Okay, give me big screen, y'all. I gotta kind of wrap this up with y'all really quickly.
Okay, so
My phone's
where's the
gonna die.
birthday? Where's the picture?
Okay, so right, like I said, it goes your mugshot, and it'll go your name, then it'll go your age, and then it'll go all kind of other shit. Now sometimes my phone may die on y'all's at 1%. Sometimes it will show the like your arrest age, and then it'll show your current age, right? The contribution to the delinquency of a minor, the offense date was in 2023. The hearing wasn't until 2024. Now, again, you would have to access court records to get more detail as to what it is. But let's just be so motherfucking for real when we're talking about shit like this, okay? Your mugshot's not going to be next to these charges. It's going to be under your mugshot, okay? Your charges are under
there's
your
no
mugshot.
There's
Your
no
charges
birthday.
are
There's
under.
nothing to prove that that's my
She
mother.
showed you your mother's mugshot.
My
She
mother's
literally
name
told you
has
that.
been changed from that name since way before 2023.
No, what they were telling her when it happened is that they were saying that her mother had a charge that could entail her also touching children. Because if you look up the code section, right, you have to look up that exact code, 18.2-371. You look that up and it'll give you a breakdown as to what could entail for this specific code.
Which could be a multitude of things.
But it's very specific. It's abuse, neglect, and sexual towards a child. It gives you the exact breakdown, right? This is why I keep saying the code section is very important for y'all to remember, because when she's talking about the contribution, this very specific contribution comes with a very specific code. It's different to contributing to the delinquency of a minor when it comes to buying, cigarettes or alcohol. That's completely different. This is why this code section is important. From the beginning, it's been said nobody knows.
That's not my mother.
Girl,
I didn't even give that code to.
I'll be back. My phone's dying.
I didn't even give that code to her when Queen asked me what the code was. It was not even that code. So if y'all are going to say stuff about people, say it right. I'm tired of y'all calling everybody P3DOs when they're not. So, yeah, that's it. That's all. Shut the fuck up. And if y'all think it's weird for people to talk about people's kids, don't talk about people's kids. Don't do it. Don't be a hypocrite. I talk about people's kids when they talk about mine. Don't do it. I don't give a fuck what you say, what you think, how you feel. I'm not a mother. Cool, whatever. Say what you want to say. At the end of the day, I still birth my fucking kids, raise my kids for the most part. So say what you want to say. I'm still a mother. And you're not going to talk about my kids. And you're not going to call me a P3DO. You're not going to call my fiance a P3DO. You're not going to call everyone else I know that's P3DOs. If they are a P3DO, sure, call them a P3DO. Ain't got shit to do with me. Because I rent one of my properties to one, ain't got shit to do with me. There's no children around that motherfucker. There's no one around that motherfucker. So, neither are you, Passion. Y'all love to run them dick suckers, but fuck on the internet for free.
Dick suckers!
Yup, dick suckers.
What the hell?
Slobbers. Dick slobbers.
August, shut the fuck up. Oh, I'm sorry.
JD, don't start no shit, honey, because you talked about me being ugly and fat, and baby, I seen your full body pics, babe. Don't start.
Okay, so how? Can you explain that? How am I not a mother?
Oh, I'm still wondering how. How am I?
I mean, I raised my kids. Did you? No.
For most of their life,
yeah. No, you gave your kids up to
I didn't.
CPS, babes. Try again, bro.
You
Try
always want to
again.
lie.
You
When did
wasn't
I
cut
say
out.
that? When did I ever say that?
You
Envy,
was
Envy.
not cut out.
When
I'm
did
sorry,
I
I'm
say
sorry,
that,
Miss
babe?
Passion. I'm sorry, Miss Passion. Envy, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Okay, so wait, because I be confused. I'm sitting here trying to make tacos. I'm a little tipsy. Everybody knows I'm an alcoholic or whatever, right? So I'm a little tipsy. I'm making tacos, but listen, I need to understand this.
You say
So
you love tacos.
I,
Okay.
He's making
girl,
tacos.
bye.
Okay. So I
Anyways,
looked up the exact code
so
for
hold on,
y'all.
listen. So are we saying that your mother has the charge of contributing to delinquency
Yes.
of a minor?
Yes. That's exactly
That's
what's
what they're
being
Okay,
said.
saying.
so if that charge can entail so many things, right? Why are we jumping
No,
to
nobody ever said
P3ophilia?
Because they're
nobody
sick. They're weird.
nobody ever said that. So when it first was
Yeah, you did.
presented, when it
That
was
was the
first
first thing y'all
So
presented,
why is
read.
that the
no.
topic of conversation though?
So when it was first presented,
Because
somebody
Passion
said
just
Hold
called
up,
my
something.
mom
Envy,
a
Envy, Envy, Envy.
P3O.
Hold up, let
Damn,
her, let her,
bro.
I
let
did
her do her
not.
thing.
Now,
When it was
now you're
first
You
lying.
did. You
when
Now
said
it
you're
was
I gave
first
my
absolutely
kids to
lying.
my
When did I say
P3O
Listen,
that?
y'all
mom.
doing too much. I asked the question. Damn.
When
when
did
it was
I do
first
that?
presented,
If Vixen is answering the question, let her answer. Miss Passion, you've been talking longer goddamn enough anyway. Shut up.
No, because
Miss
did you not just hear
Passion,
Envy said that
I
I
want to hear
called her
what
mom
Vixen
a
has to say because
P3DO? When the
we
hell did
all
I do that? It was
understand
the question.
Miss Passion, we understand you don't like Envy, I get it, but I'm trying to hear Vixen because Vixen
I
is
don't care about liking you.
she's
I ain't
trying to
got to
speak
like you
facts.
to ask us, dummy, when
Girl,
did I say something?
Miss
yeah,
Passion,
it
calm
was
down.
Miss
that
Anyway,
Passion,
no,
nothing.
Vixen, go ahead. I'm
it was
listening.
absolutely
I don't give a
nothing.
damn, and I'm gonna
I
continue to
told
keep talking. And I'm like,
it's
who's gonna
fine.
really shut me
It's
up? I
fine. I
keep
don't care.
telling
I
y'all
don't
that.
care. Envy said what she said to you, so I can't get mad at that. Nick is the one because I said this from the beginning, right? Nick and Carmen were the two that kept saying certain shit, and we kept trying to get Envy to understand that. But as it kept progressing, again, the shit with her mom did pop up because, like I told you, that code is very specific in what it is. Nobody, even Queen herself, when she read it, said that she's not saying that her mom did anything with children. It is listed under here, right? So I'm going to read it just so you understand. Any persons under any person 18 years of age or older, including the parent of any child whom willingly contributes to encouraging or causing an act, omission, and condition that renders a child delinquent in a service,
Hey yo,
in
stop
need of
muting me.
service, in the
Stop
need
muting
of
me.
supervision,
If that's the
or
case, right?
abuse,
If that's the
neglect.
case,
No, hold
what are
on, let
we
me finish.
be what are
No, hold on, let me finish. As defined, and then there's another code. Then we come over here, engages in consensual sex intercourse or rectal intercourse with or performs all kind of other shit by a child
y'all
18
are
or
targeting that?
older,
Stop trying to
by whose
silence somebody
child
who's agreeing stop trying to
or
silence me because I'm
grandchild
not agreeing with.
is guilty in a class one misdemeanor. This
That's
section shall
pathetic.
not
As
be.
black women, y'all should do better. Y'all been victims long enough and you're gonna sit here and victimize another woman, regardless of what color.
Out there. So I
Stop the
just
When
wanted
have
to
bullshit.
black
Stop
when
the
have black
bullshit.
women
If
been
if it's not if it's
victims?
not factual, don't sit here and say that about her mother. Like
so
you
the
can't say it's
problem.
factual. You
Okay,
don't know
but
the
that's
facts.
not
So why
the.
are we sitting here beating on her like that?
But
Like, and
listen,
When have
besides,
black
that's
women
not even
been
her. That's her
victims?
Because I
mother.
want to know, when did Miss
It's not
Passion
even
bring up
her.
her
It's her
mama?
mother. So
okay.
what's the
Oh my God,
point?
I
listen.
never brought up that
None of
girl
y'all
mama.
can hear
Okay, so
anything.
Miss Passion, what are
Okay,
you
none
talking
of
about then?
y'all
And who keeps
can hear
muting me? Because just
anything
because you don't
if
like
y'all
me,
aren't
be an adult. You
I
don't
listening.
have
never
to
brought
mute
up
Y'all
me.
that
asked
girl's
the
mama.
question,
Okay, so
I
so
but
said her
nobody
no,
else
envy
Vixen,
can
I
is in
did
the
ask a
mother.
listen.
question. I did ask a
Okay,
question. My
so
point
what I'm
is,
trying to tell you
hold up,
is,
but
but no,
Vixen, hold up. You spoke. Y'all got an issue where y'all like to
no,
talk so much but don't like to hear
because
nobody
because
else.
what you're
Listen,
doing is you're
Let's
misconstruing
talk
what
if it's
over
her
happened.
it.
mother,
The only
then
reason why it
why
keeps
are y'all
getting
sitting here
brought
beating
up
on
is
her about some
because
shit
of
her mama did?
envy. I keep
Envy
If
saying
her
brought
that.
it
mother did it, why are
up.
y'all beating on her? If her mama did it, why y'all beating on her? It's giving y'all just like, what is the purpose of this? All these B-list cast celebrities,
Envy
all these
brought it
B-list cast.
up.
Girl, shut up while I'm talking.
Envy
Don't I have
started the
Showtime? It doesn't matter,
conversation.
but what you're trying to do is you're spreading a narrative. You're no better than August at this point. You're spreading narratives about somebody that isn't true. It's sick and it's demented. So what? She might not be a perfect mother, and that's okay. But to sit here and say that she's X, Y, and Z
So
based on,
yeah, no
let
one
me
brought up her
finish,
mama. She
Miss
brought up her
Passion. You're
own
too
mama.
old.
That's just the
Stop it. Let
bottom
me
line.
finish. I promise you, I'm gonna let you talk when I'm done. But let me finish. This child, whatever she got issues. We all do. Ain't none of y'all perfect. Honey, baby, I seen all your mugshots. How much were you in your kid's life? Calm down. Cut it out. Like, y'all be extra for no motherfucking reason. She is not her mother. If her mother did that, she's not her mom. Calm down. Y'all be extra as fuck.
I was still in my kid's life. I don't understand what that got to do with anything. This mugshot that you see is because of my children. I got arrested because somebody was fucking with my children. Sorry, baby. But I've been in my kid's life hard, bad, horrible. My kids still been there. Never gave up. Never made excuses. Pulled up my big panties, my big ass 600-pound panties. Got my fat behind up and worked. Excuse me. Never had an excuse why I couldn't do it. Never had an excuse why it wasn't there or what was going on. But this mugshot you see, boo, is because of my children.
Oh, Q has 5 minutes.
Okay, so like I've said, I have a few charges and a few of them. Why do you always end the showtime for me, Bo?
I
You
didn't end
ignorant as
it.
fuck.
Just go ahead. I won't interrupt you. Go ahead. Finish.
I ended it.
And at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, if you gonna sit there and call everybody I fucking know P3DOs and they're not, that is detrimental.
Bottom
Detrimental
line
as
is you're
fuck.
not a mother, you're a birth
You can
giver.
say what you want, Passion, but
Okay?
I raised my oldest
Hey,
daughter
Verb,
until
you did
she
not
was
raise your kids. Quit
5. You
lying,
can
girl.
say what you want, but I
Your
had to
kids
take
is
care of
in
my
foster
kids and
care,
do what the
girl.
fuck was best for my
Wait a second.
children.
Passion.
Hold on,
So
Passion,
you
because
can
I
say
got a
what you
question
want,
for
but did
her.
you want
Cause
me to shove
what
my
kids
Wait,
did
baby
you
back up
wait,
my
raise?
Passion.
coochie?
Because this
Where
this
did you want
question
me
is
to
going to
put
be
my
a good
baby?
question. I
Huh,
need to
Passion?
understand. No, wait, hold on. I need to understand because you said your kids were Irish twins. Irish twins entail that they are
Back to
12
back,
months apart.
yes.
Okay, but you just said you raised your oldest kid, for 5 years.
Right.
So the only child that got taken from you was your baby.
Yes. And
So
then
they
when I
get
was arrested for failure to appear to court is when they took my child, my oldest
Y'all see
child.
how these lies keep coming
so
It's
up?
been the same. It's been
wait,
the
hold on.
same.
Wait, hold
Play
on,
the recordings
Passion. I
back.
got it. Wait, hold on. Because what's not
Because you can go look up my arrest record
listen,
and it fucking says
listen,
it.
listen, sweetheart. I just need you to listen because I'm trying to connect the dots because it's not making any sense, right? So if they are Irish twins,
No, Matthew was not around my children. Thank
right?
you.
Like I
Next.
said, if they're Irish twins, that entails that they are 12 months apart. That's the
A little
exact
bit
time
more than
period.
that, but yeah.
No, the exact time period
No,
when you look up
Irish
Irish
twins
twins,
mean
it
that
says
they
12
born
months.
within the same year.
It's
They're a
12
little bit
months.
more than that. I got pregnant. I had my oldest in
When you look up
February
what
20.
Irish
I
twins
had my
said, because I
oldest
looked
in
it up earlier,
2014
it
and I
tells you
had
they're
my
12 months.
second in 2015.
Oh my god, motherfuckers gotta admit it. Okay, hold on, I got y'all. You know I like to be
I
thorough.
don't know what's
Can
your
somebody
fucking
mute me,
point.
Okay,
please?
Irish
I'm getting ready
twins
to put some
refers
stuff in
to
the grease and it's
siblings
gonna
born
start. The
to the
beats are gonna be loud.
same mother, less than 12 months apart. Okay, that's the
Okay,
time
so
period.
they're a
Hold
little
on.
over a year apart.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So, anyways, my point being, you said you left your youngest child with your mother for 3 days. She sent your baby to New York with, I believe, the first baby daddy name is Matthew, grandmother and aunt. Okay. But what's not clicking in this story is you also said, just out of your own mouth, you raised your oldest for 5 years.
What's not clicking? It wasn't
So
my
your,
oldest that was
so
sent.
your baby got taken when she was what, 3 months, a week? How old was she exactly? Just
Between 3 to 6 months. What's your point?
that's not a newborn baby, but anywho, let's continue.
I
Um,
consider a newborn anything under like 6 to 9 months because if you don't talk, can't walk, can't eat, can't do nothing, you're a baby.
so as we continue, right? You said also in this story when we listened to you tell it on Nick's Live that you were planning to get, I believe you said, a bus ticket to go
Yep.
to New York to get your baby back.
Yep.
Then CPS gets involved and they take the baby.
Correct.
So you mean to tell me that they only took your youngest and not your oldest?
Yes, I still had my oldest. Yes.
Okay, so when did you get your failure to appear in court? Because it makes no sense that you would get that shit years later after.
Let me look it up. Let me look it up.
Okay, but back to Q real quick, right? Like I said, nobody brought up her mom except Nick. Nick kept doing that shit. So once Nick kept doing it, everybody else kept getting involved, and then it became a topic of conversation. Nobody was dragging Envy for her mom until it got irritating, right? Then she kept accusing everybody of saying that shit. Because the only person saying it was Nick. And then Carmen was also saying certain shit. So people was talking about what Carmen said, and it got lumped in with everybody else. So let's be very careful and cautious what we say other people said and did. Okay? Excuse me, my voice might be shaking. I'm cold as hell. Anywho, that's the only reason why this is a topic of conversation. And the reason why like I said again, the statute code was very important was because it gave you a breakdown of what was under this code and why it could be
Nick's
perceived
not the only
may or may
one,
not be.
Vixen. That was the point. Nick's not the only one.
No, but Nick was the first person to do it, and then other
Okay,
people
but
started
that's what
doing
I'm
it
saying.
because other
Everybody
people's
keeps fucking
information.
playing telephone and
But at
fucking shit
first
up.
it was, but at first it was only Nick, because we went over this when we were in Hella's live. You kept asking us, and we discussed this, and we said, well, Carmen and Nick are the only people saying shit. So if you really have a problem, right, you would have to take it up with Carmen and Nick. Everybody else pretty much was fine after they found out that there were no children in the home and left the shit alone. Now, some people were talking shit because they said hold on. Some people were talking shit because they said they didn't understand why you would want to be around that person. They found it disgusting. And that was more towards a conversation about you. Nobody else kept saying anything until you kept making the situation worse by saying other people were saying shit that they weren't saying. So let's be very clear. That is what happened. So yes, now
Like
it's
she
just a
just tried to
conversation.
lie and say that I brought up her
You
mama
did.
knowing
You
damn
did.
well I
You
didn't
did
bring up her
today. You
mother.
did. You said I gave my kid to my P3DO mom. You did. You
That's
did say
not what
that.
I
It
said.
is.
I
It's
said
recorded.
that you don't have your kids, period. I
It's
don't give a fuck who you
recorded.
gave your
It's
kids to.
recorded.
Your kids is not in
I
your
had to have a
possession.
babysitter. Passion. Do you want me to shove her back in my puss?
It's
That's
called daycare, babes. I
I
keep
don't
telling
trust
you.
these motherfuckers. And I
Those
shouldn't have
excuses
trusted
don't
my
work, babes.
But
mother.
I understand where she's coming from,
Like,
Envy. When you
fuck, I
were
shouldn't have trusted my mother. I shouldn't have trusted a daycare. I should have just mooched off the government, and that's what I should have did.
but nobody's saying that. I
Okay.
think what
Yep.
people are really trying to tell
Yeah.
you is that
Y'all
A
hear
single
how dumb
mom
she
at
okay, but
sounds?
listen,
19, I
I'm
should
gonna
have
help
just
you. No,
mooched
listen,
off the
I'm gonna help
government.
you. No, listen, I'm gonna help you understand what they're trying to say, right, in a nicer tone to
Times
you. What they're
what?
trying to tell you, the way that you speak about your mom is really fucking outrageous. Then for you to turn around and leave, you said you consider this to be a newborn baby.
It doesn't
This woman,
matter. My
no,
mother's my birth
it
giver.
does.
It does not
It
matter,
does.
Vixen. It doesn't
It does.
matter.
Because that's like me saying that I'm going to leave my child with one of my previous fucking assaulters. That makes no sense. I would never do that. So in
So
their mind, you telling them that your mother literally asked you at what, 16, 17, did you want to do fucking powder with her? You would turn around and leave
I
your
was of
newborn
age.
baby
I
with
already
her.
had children.
That makes no sense to them. And it doesn't make any sense because who the fuck would turn around and say, this woman asked me to do fucking powder with her. I'm going
Well,
to leave
she
my
came
kids
home
with her.
drunk and was doing
Woohoo!
blow. What do you want me to do about it? I mean, she was sober. She literally was taking piss
Girl,
tests for the government at the time. She was gaining weight. Every bit of
girl,
she
I
was
can smoke
sober was
weed.
there.
I
What
can
did you
smoke
want me to
weed
do?
and
All
pass
I
a
hear
drug
is
Who did
test.
you
I
want
excuses,
me
can,
to let
I can
excuses,
babysit my
literally,
children
excuses.
while
I
I
can
was
literally
working?
smoke weed and pass a drug test. And
How
they
was I
told you
supposed to take care of my kids if
you
I
don't
didn't
trust
work?
daycare, but you will trust a motherfucker who does
No,
smugs
because
over
there was
daycare.
people on the fucking news unaliving babies and beating them. No, I wasn't gonna put them in daycare.
So then you just gave them to a motherfucker who asked you, did you want to do powdered snow with
Sounds
her? And
like
you
you
Do
said
shouldn't
you
have
no.
had
think she's
kids.
gonna give
Woohoo!
powder to my fucking infant?
She's gonna give it
I
to you.
mean, she
I was
gave
an
your
adult.
motherfucking
I
infant
was an
away.
adult.
I mean, what are you talking about? She gave the baby away. She gave her away with no
And that's
problem. She said,
valid.
"Here
And
you
that's
go,
valid. I
baby."
didn't know she was gonna fucking do that. And hence
Well,
why I
you
tried
should
to
have.
go get my fucking kid.
Unfortunately, I don't believe that because you should have when she asked
I
you to
don't
do
care
fucking
what
powder
you
with her.
think.
Mind you, you also said she got your brother addicted to smugs. So I'm confused, confuzzled. It's not making any sense.
What
I
does
need
that
you to
have
make
to
it
do
click.
with me and my kids
No,
though?
because you said your mother asked you to do powder with her when you were 17, which is why you ran away
No,
from
I
home
did
and
not
ended up
say
in a girl's
17.
home.
I was an adult. I was an adult.
Huh? That doesn't mean no.
And
Hold
she
on.
kicked me
That doesn't
out.
make
Before
any
you
sense.
said a kid,
No,
you
that
said
doesn't
you
make
was a
any sense
No,
because
I
kid.
you
said
said
my
you.
brother was a
No, you
kid.
said you were
No, you
17
said
because
you was
no,
a
no, no. Hold
teen
on, hold
mom.
on, honey, baby. Hold
I
on,
was
honey,
a
baby.
teen
I got
mom.
it. You
18,
said
19 is still
no.
a
You
teen.
said it was 17 because you ran away from home because you ended up in that
That
guy's
was
Thank you,
home.
one
Vixen.
No, no, no,
instance.
no, no,
That
no,
was
no, no,
one
no, no, no,
instance.
no, 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 no,
Y'all can't
no,
keep up with a
no,
story.
no,
I
no.
said I
This
met my
came out
mom
of
when
your
I was
mouth.
14. All y'all
No,
do is fucking
no,
twist stories.
no. This came out of your mouth. No, it came out of your
So
mouth.
you had
You
kids
said
at
you were
18 and
17
19,
because you
but
ran
you want
away
to
from
bitch about
home.
the age I
Mind you,
had
this
my
story
fucking
was very
kids?
important
Oh
because you
no,
were
I don't
talking about
care, but you
no, no,
just
no,
run
no,
your
no,
mouth
no,
a
no,
lot.
no. Because you were talking about Matthew and how you ran into the girl who was 14. That Matthew had
That's not what
whatever
I
going
said. I said I
on.
was in a girl's home at 17, a group home. You don't
You
got the
ran away.
story right, babe.
No, you said you ran away
I
because your
was,
mother asked you to
yeah,
do powder.
no, that's not the same
Okay,
story. I
hold
ran
on,
away because she
hold
wanted me
on,
to abort my baby. So I ended
hold
up in a
on.
girls' group home while I was
Not
17
like
and
you was gonna
pregnant.
raise them anyway, so what does it matter?
Shut the
No,
fuck
no,
up,
no.
dude.
It
You're
does
literally
matter.
my mother's
Listen,
age. Shut up.
it matters
You
because there's
gonna make me
specific
shut up,
details
Emily?
included. Her talking about because this was after it was confirmed Matthew was on the registry, and then she started talking about Matthew's charges, right? Because she said this would sound like a fucking Lifetime movie or whatever she said specifically, right? Because she said her mother asked her to do powdered snow with her. She ran away from home. She was
That
gone for a
was
little bit,
later
and
after
her
I
mother.
had my
No,
children,
no. Listen,
Vixen.
you said she was still
Go
pregnant.
back and listen to the recordings, babe,
Okay, hold
because you're
on.
just fucking it all up. You're just fucking it all up.
No, we
Okay,
listened
so
to
hold
you.
up.
You just try to
Isn't
change
this
your
space all
story a
about
lot.
receipts? Where's the receipts?
Right, because
I played the shit.
this
Where's
is
the
There
real
were
life.
receipts?
50. Hold on, Q. There were 50 people in here when she said this. We all heard.
No, this
We don't
story,
do that. Over
this
here in
story,
Bo's space,
no.
We do
remember,
that, seeing the fact that the
it's about
live happened over
receipts, right?
here.
It's about receipts,
This was
right?
hold on, wait a second, because we're getting it confused. When she told the story, right, about Matthew and the little girl and how Matthew ended up getting his charge, we were in Nick's live. Okay, I literally have the recording. Now I
Okay,
don't know if
play
it's
it.
from January 27th. It's too long. I'd have to find it.
Now you're doing too much talking. Play the recording.
I don't know who the fuck you
I've
talking
told you
to.
just
I'm
play it.
saying
I
play the
don't give a
recording.
fuck. I know what I
This is
said. I
about
ran away
receipts. Play
from
the
my mom
recording.
because she tried to make me
Exactly.
abort my
You said
Play the
children.
you were
I ended up in a
17.
girls'
recording.
group home. When I went back to my mom's home after I'd had children, she tried to get me to do blow when she came home drunk. I said no. She said, get the fuck out.
Envy, you're not responsible for your mother.
Like, what
Period.
the fuck?
She
Y'all are
responsible
weird.
for her own self
Q
being a
got
mother.
five.
She should have been a
Q got
mother.
5 more
And what did you
minutes.
want me to do?
That wasn't
What did
even.
you want
But
me to
hold
do,
on, because
Passion,
y'all are
when I didn't
missing.
have no
No, hold
support
on, because
system? What
y'all are
did you want
missing
Mother.
the
me to do?
point.
Pull it out my
Be a
ass?
mother.
Y'all are missing the point of why I asked her this. I
Like,
asked her this because the shit isn't making any sense and it's not clicking to me, right? Because if you raise, because you said your kids, you didn't say kid. You said you raised your kids for 5 years, which makes no
my
sense if your
oldest
baby was
was
a
almost
newborn.
5.
But your youngest would have been 4.
Yes, when everything was final, they were 4 and 5 years old. Yes, correct.
But you just said you raised your kids, not kid. So I need you to pick a struggle. Did you raise your kids or did you raise your kid?
My baby was put in the system between
No,
three
no,
to
no, no,
six
no, 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 no,
months.
no.
My
Answer the
oldest was
question.
with me up until
No,
she was
answer the
almost
question.
5.
No, answer the question. Did you raise your
I just
kid
answered,
or
bitch.
your
I just
kid?
answered. I just
You
answered.
didn't answer, right?
I
Because
did.
the
I
story
did.
once
I
again
don't know
was
how
not
much
making
more math
sense.
you need me to fucking math.
So how old were you when you had your oldest?
My oldest, I had just turned 18. Well, no, I was
You were
I was
17.
18. No, I don't try to fucking coerce me.
No,
I
you
had
said you were
turned 17
17.
October, November, December, January, February, March. So I was 18 and 4 months old. If you want specifics. When my
No.
first child was
Her?
born, I was 18 and 4 months old.
Did you okay? Okay, cool, whatever.
If
Okay.
the math
So
ain't mathing, if they Irish twins and you only
I
raise
just
one
said they're a
kid.
little over a year apart. Yes, I said that. I said they're a little over a year apart. I misspoke. They're a little over a year apart. My oldest was born in 2014. My second was born in 2015. They're a little bit over a year apart.
Okay, so then
Envy. Hold on, Vixen. I just got the. This is no shade, all shade. When you start lying, I suggest
There's
that
no
you write
lie. Y'all
down your
just can't
lies.
fucking get it
That way
together.
you can keep up with your lies, because there's too many people that keep
No, it's
correcting
just
your
y'all keep
lies.
fucking it up. Y'all keep mixing it up. That's
No,
not on me.
y'all,
I said the
you
same shit.
can't keep up with your lies, babe. I'm just suggesting that maybe you should get a notebook. Maybe I'll start selling notebooks on TikTok here
You
for
should.
people that lie so they can write down their lies. All right, Vixen,
Oh,
there you
be your
go.
biggest seller, babe.
Looking out for
Everybody,
that. Be,
Shop Passion has live books on Shop TikTok.
yep.
Live
I'm coming.
notebook,
Yep. Be
live
on the
book.
lookout for lie books. They coming out.
Y'all got to get y'all lies straight on here. Get the lie straight.
They are a year and 7 months apart. I just counted to be specific.
That's not Irish Trent.
And I said I misspoke.
Well,
Does anybody
but what
fucking
I
listen
think
on
is,
here?
but what I think is funny is how much of a
I don't care
or
what
a
you fucking
hypocrite
think, bitch. You sound
that
like you
when
two
you
rocks. I
sit
don't care.
there, I sound like I'm in a hotel room. You fucking retard. Like, are we serious? You
Now you're
sit
gonna
there
call
and
me
was
a low
bitching
slur, but you're not gonna drop
since
her
you
low because you
want
said
to
the R
sit there.
slur.
Bad. I'm cooking. I wasn't even paying no
Matthew's
attention.
never been
wait, hold
around
on.
my children.
Wait a
He was
second.
there
Hold
when
on.
my oldest was born. That was it. He was
What
never
I
around my
find
children.
But
What
hold
I
on.
find is really funny is you want to sit there and run your mouth about how old I was when I had my children, when you
I
had your
literally
fucking
don't
kids at the
care.
same
I literally
age.
don't
But
You
care.
wait a second.
stupid
I see.
bitch.
This is why I said I don't like when people lie because I get the replaying shit in my head. When you were on your own live talking to Matthew, you and Matthew both confirmed you were 17 and he was at least 21, 22.
He was 23. He was 23.
So
Yeah.
you were still 17, like I said.
Correct. What's your fucking point?
This bitch.
And Matthew's
Listen,
still on the
I
registry,
really want y'all to
so
see.
Right.
You,
What's
you
your
see what I be
point? I'm
talking
not
about?
denying any of that. What are
No,
y'all
you did
talking
just
about?
deny that.
you
You just
got your
said you were
kids taken away from
18.
a P3DO. You're fucking
No, I
disgusting.
didn't. What the
You
fuck are
chose
you
a man
You
that
said you
likes
were
saying?
kids
18.
over your
I literally
children.
was not with
You're
him
a
after
piece
I
of
found out about
fucking
his
shit.
charges. See
But
what I'm
that's not.
saying? Y'all
But that's
like to lie.
no. But that's not the point. The point of what
It
I'm saying
is.
is,
It's the
it
fact
it,
that
it
Fucking
y'all
literally
lie.
it
disgusting
literally
asshole.
tracks with the same age. I literally said you were 17 because you said out of your own mouth you were 17 when you went to this girl's home because that's where your mom wanted you to go. There's no way. No, hold on.
Correct.
There's no way because at 18 your mother can't force you to go to a fucking
I
girl's
was
home.
already pregnant when I was in the girls'
Yeah,
home at
so you would have
17.
had to be
Right, right.
17 when she said she wanted you to go to that girl's home. You
No,
can't.
later on, after
You
I
are
had kids,
18.
she fucking
No,
did
When
the
you
you're
are
same
set,
18,
bullshit
so you
and
are an
tried to get me to
adult.
do blow
Your
with
mother
her. What
cannot
aren't
force
you
you to go to a
tracking, babe?
girl's home.
My
Your
mother
mother
has
cannot
done
force
this
you to go to a
multiple
girl's home at
times.
18.
hey
Your mother
Vixen,
cannot force you to go to a girl's home at 18. You are a
Who
fucking
said
legal
she
adult in the eyes
did?
of the
You're making
law.
that up in your
You did.
head. No, I
You said
didn't.
on Nick's Live that your mother, you
You
ran away
can't
because
go
she
to a
asked you to
girl's
do
home.
fucking
You can go to
powdered
a fucking
snow.
homeless shelter, you dumb bitch.
You said girls' home because that's where
No,
you met the girl
yes,
that
when I
Matthew
was
assaulted.
17. It
That's
happened
what I said.
multiple times of her kicking me out, you dumb
But
bitch.
I just said that.
What the fuck?
here's the thing. I'm not gonna yell over y'all. In some states, when you become pregnant, you automatically get emancipated or whatever it's called. So therefore, she's fucking lying or she's just fucking slow, one of the two. I mean, either fucking or. So, like, let's straighten the lies out and shit. Um, you're just fucking stupid. Like, just fucking stupid. Fucking, y'all quit wasting your time on this attention seeking bitch that can't raise her fucking kids. Like, nothing's gonna pan out. Fuck this hoe. Fucking don't even worry about her. Whatever fucking happens to her, fucking happens to her. It is what it is. The bitch is fucking gonna fucking lie all the time.
I want y'all to see, right? I want y'all to see. She just confirmed what I said the whole motherfucking time, right? That she was 17 when she went to this girl's home because her mother fucking said, right? She said her mother asked her to do powdered snow with her, and she said, ran away from home. And then her mother wanted her to go to a girl's home, and they finally found her. She went there, and that's when she met The girl, because she literally said, "There's no way. There's no way that this is the same girl that's talking about my Matthew. There's no way."
And
Right?
Matthew's still on the
She
fucking
said, now she said
registry.
this in Nick's live because this is on recording. So again, like I said, this just proves my point that you have a pattern of lying because I just said that. Your mom can't force you to go to a fucking girl's home at 18. So you would have had to been 17. Like I said. So again, the story still isn't making any motherfucking sense because you said you raised your children for 5 years. Then you went back and switched it and said you raised your oldest for 5 years. But they gave your newborn baby, your mother did, this is what you said, to Matthew's grandmother and aunt. You didn't know because you were working and you called and your mom would say the baby is fine, whatever. I wouldn't have personally done that. Like I said, I don't understand how you gave your child to a woman you said wasn't shit yourself out of your own mouth. That you said got your brother addicted to Smugs, that asked you to take Smugs while you were pregnant and also a minor. Don't understand how you thought, let me leave my little baby with her because that makes so much sense. Yeah. All you do is lie. It's okay. You can tell the truth. Like I said, really, you could have just told people from the beginning you didn't have your children, and it probably would have just went from there. But you
So
continue to
once
make the
again, this
situation
bitch
worse.
is lying. Once
What
again,
do I
this
have to
bitch
lie
is
about?
lying. I never said while I was underage she tried to get me to do shrugs. That was my brother.
It definitely has not been fucking 5 minutes. Like, are we serious? She has 2 fucking minutes left.
Okay. So, like I said, she literally said that in Nick's live. Um, she quite literally said that she was 17 and her mother wanted her to go to a girl's home because she ran away because her mother asked her to do powdered snow with her. Um, she's just gonna continue to lie. And of course, she's gonna continue to do that because there's always new people in here asking questions. And so they're going to come to her defense because they're going to be like, oh my God, why are you doing that to that poor lady? Right? Because when you're an outsider, I know firsthand, when you're an outsider and you don't really see what's going on, all you see is these people yelling at Envy, which it's exactly what she wants. She wants people to yell at her so she can go tell people that she's such a little victim and you guys are fucking with her. You lie. You've been caught in a lie. I don't know how many times. All you have to do is tell the truth, and people will probably quit fucking with you. But because you keep lying, they're gonna keep asking you questions. Just like when you brought Matthew to the panel, people still have questions. So me don't know what to tell you. You're gonna keep asking, and you're gonna keep subjecting yourself to this humiliation ritual because you're gonna keep coming here, and I can follow any fucking story that you tell me because you keep lying, and it's recorded. Like, what can I follow? I knew how to connect my dots very young. Okay, I can cross my T's and dot my I's very well. I am very thorough with my details. You said it. It's recorded. Use a liar. All you gotta do is tell the truth. Quit talking about people and getting mad that they take it to motherfucking hell with you. Cause see, if I was passionate, I would have been sitting up here talking about you and your motherfucking baby the whole time. Cause you ain't gonna disrespect me and my childrens, not to my rugrats. And then you
So
talking about some people are
anyway,
barren. And then you talking about
I
some people
said
can't have
play it.
kids,
If you
which
think
is
that's
insane
true,
when you
play
gave
it.
birth to a stillborn. I'm confused. Like, how do you think that's okay to do to people?
Oh, now you're gonna talk about my dead baby again?
No, I asked you, how were you talking about people can't have kids and you gave birth to a stillborn? That makes no sense to me.
Because the
I'm asking
cunts talk about
genuinely.
my stillborn all the time.
But
That's
nobody
fucking
said that to
why.
you. When I was
A
listening, nobody said that.
multitude of people have
But
passion. Just did
nobody,
it
but the
today,
people you said
bitch.
that to didn't say that
I
to
sure
you.
did
Okay,
today for the
my
first
point.
time. I sure
Okay,
did.
Like, you
my
I
said that
told
to
them
point.
God
Didi.
saw fit.
You said that to
Right.
Didi, and Didi didn't say anything about your
Because
child.
you use it as a weapon, like that's somebody supposed to feel
So
sorry for you.
somebody's supposed to feel bad for Strawberry and her dumbass baby? No, fuck her and her baby.
No, well, that's what I'm
But I'm
saying. If you
confused. If
went through,
Right.
Strawberry
Stop
came up
doing
here and
it to
started saying,
others and others
no,
won't do
but
it
if
to
Strawberry
you.
came up here
how,
and said that shit about your
Stop
baby,
doing
you
it to
would be throwing a
others and
fit
others
about
won't
it.
do it to you.
so Envy, so you know what Taco said to her, right?
Yeah, I heard the whole
So, but
thing.
did Strawberry say that to you?
Yes, she has. And she also said she'd pay to watch me on a live myself. Yep.
Okay, but she didn't
Yeah.
say anything
I have
about
it
your
all
She
recorded.
didn't
Yep.
say anything about the kids. She
She didn't say
Yes,
literally
she
anything
just
about
has.
told
your
you
Yes,
she
she
would pay
has.
to
She
see
said
you
it.
on the
That's why
live.
your
right.
baby's dead.
She did not say nothing.
Baby
She
Yes, she
said she
dad.
did.
would pay
Oh,
to
you're
see you on
everywhere
the live.
passion because half the time you're getting fucked, bitch. Shut up.
And,
You
Why are
sound like
you
you
talking about
jealous.
somebody that
Don't
ain't
be
even
mad because I
talking?
can get it.
Why is you mad at what that grown ass lady doing with her coochie?
Oh,
Who
shut up
hurt
and be a
her?
No.
porn star.
does
Go
that
shut
make
up and be
any
a porn star.
sense?
You wish you could
Worry
be a
about
You
what
porn
she
sound
star,
jealous,
Envy.
G.
But
worry
my
about
whole
what y'all
thing, hey,
No, but what
somebody
last
I'm
night.
send this
saying,
live to
just
Worry
Envy
like
or
about y'all
Trey,
lives and not
hold
mine.
on,
Strawberry
just
since
like
Envy
Worry
wants to
about
run her
y'all
Strawberry
and
fucking
not
mouth.
said.
Please, please not
You're
strawberry.
worried
worry
about what
about
Strawberry said, but y'all not saying
me.
what Taco said.
Envy,
Worry
stop
about
being a
y'all and not me.
hypocrite,
I'm
because
not
you're
talking
surely the
about
fuck
tacos.
worried
I'm
about
talking
Okay,
about
me.
what
so
that
talk
bitch has
about
said
what
to
Taco
me.
said.
I'm talking about
So
what she
talk
said to
about what Taco
me.
said.
But I thought the whole point of this was about what Strawberry said to tacos, not what Strawberry said to
That her
me.
child was F-worded by a P3O is disgusting.
I mean, we
And
don't
very
Okay.
know. I mean,
fucking
listen,
graphic.
And then
I don't
Taco
agree with that.
said,
But Taco said some horrible shit to her about her baby and the
I'm not
unaliving of her baby.
disagreeing.
yeah. So
I'm
what
not
is the
fucking disagreeing.
difference?
Okay,
I'm not
so
disagreeing
so
with
Is it
her
because
at
Taco,
Strawberry is
all.
black?
so Taco said some horrible shit first, and then Strawberry said some equally horrible shit, maybe more
Right.
deplorable to
So
her.
what is
How
the
do the two compare at all?
they don't
They don't compare. They both were going at it saying
No, wait,
foul
because
shit.
Trey is saying, keep saying it, Envy. You know why, Trey? I mean,
No,
you know
I'm
why,
not gonna
Envy?
say it.
No,
I have respect.
I
I
know.
said the
I'm
F word.
saying you the way you're saying it is the way, but they kept saying the actual word instead of
Right.
the F word. So that's
So
why
I'm not
you're still
saying
up
one's
here,
no better than the
Trey.
other. They both said some nasty, weird shit, both of them.
Uh-huh.
And Strawberry has said some foul, fucked up shit personally to me and about me and my child.
Okay, so that shouldn't weigh on what the situation that
But
Taco and Strawberry
I
they
don't
have. It has
know.
nothing to do with
Okay, but
you.
You
she's not
feel
even in
no
here,
wait,
so
hold on.
why
I
are
feel
y'all
like that's
defending
very
this shit?
that's
I
very
don't see tacos
hypocritical
or strawberry.
because what I'm confused as
You
is when
brought it
I talked
up.
about no hold on, wait a minute baby,
No,
because I
they
need to
brought it
understand
up.
this.
Jelani actually brought it
No,
up.
I need to understand this, right? Because if you're saying they're not comparable, and all I said was you wasn't shit like your mom, and you didn't have your kids because that's factual, you don't have them. You
Can
decided to
I
talk
correct
about my
Envy
dead
right quick?
grandmother. How did that compare? Why didn't you just talk about my mom? Why'd you have to talk about my dead grandmother?
Why'd
So
you
Envy
talk
wasn't
about
even
my
in the
mom?
box.
Why'd you talk about my
Because you said
children?
your
Jelani
mom
was
asked you to do fucking
addressing.
drugs with you when you were a child. Who wouldn't talk about some shit like that?
What has that got to do with you when you thought I was talking about your granny and I wasn't? So then you talked
Girl,
about my mom, brought up my kids, and I said, fuck your dead granny.
girl. This is the shit that I be talking about. You don't want to be called out for your
You
hypocrisy,
played the
but you will do it
shit.
all the
You was
time.
starting shit with
That's
me.
not what I
Stop
said.
trying to act
But that's
innocent.
not what I just said. What I said is you're saying that those two things don't compare. So I'm asking you, how were you upset about me talking about a
I
woman you
said they're
said shut
both
the hell up and
equally
listen?
nasty.
No, I
Equally
said shut up and
nasty.
listen. Okay?
No, I'm
Because
not
I'm
gonna ever
asking
shut up for
you,
you, bitch.
how are we going
Never
to
gonna
sit
shut up for you,
here and act
bitch.
like you
Never
aren't
gonna
a
shut up for you,
hypocrite?
bitch.
I don't really care if you shut up or
Never gonna
not. You're just going to continue to
never gonna
prove my point that you're a
never
dumbass
shut
bitch. You're dumb,
shut up.
delusional. You lie.
Shut
You couldn't tell the truth of the truth slapped you in your
never
motherfucking face. If it beat you and
never
curb stomped you on the side of the road, you will never tell the
gonna
truth. And I see that
never
and I understand that. But let's be so for real. You keep lying on people and getting mad that people are telling the truth about what happened or what was actually said, considering there's recordings of you everywhere telling a different story. It's okay. All you have to do is tell the truth.
Not only that, Vixen, no one was addressing Envy. Jelani was up here addressing Trey. Envy decided to jump her behind up here in this box and wanted to fight.
Right, I heard that. Somebody said that. Absolutely. So that's why I'm confused. But I just asked that question. How did we go from talking about tacos to talking about what Strawberry said to Envy? That makes absolutely no sense to me because it didn't pertain to you. See, this is why I said the shit never makes any sense. You always talking about what other people do and how they involve themselves. Yet for some reason, every time I come over here, you've involved yourself in a situation that didn't pertain to you. So then people are dragging you and then you continue to play the victim. This is why I said what you continue to do is when new people are here, you like these people to yell at you so they look like the assholes. But you can't play that game with me. You can't. Because you play
And
it better. I do.
Vixen, day one was trying to roast me. Day one couldn't even roast me because he kept interrupting. Oh, they want to be like, oh, Honey Bae's fat ass neck. Envy said about fat ass neck. Remember when they called me and told me I had a fat ass neck? Day one couldn't even roast me because Envy was involving herself in my
like y'all
roast.
do every day. Anyway, Vixen, you literally, it's on my page. This page, not this page, my other you fucked up page. And there's literally the video of you admitting to putting your ass in my business and getting up on the panel
Girl,
when
bye.
three
You asked
people
that girl to
Oh,
come
told you to
fight
wait.
your
get the fuck
battle.
off.
Do you know what's funny
So,
about
You
that?
bitch,
asked that girl
How
to
did
come
you
fight
wait?
your
Hold on.
no,
battle.
I
Hold on,
did
Miss
not,
Passion.
and I
Listen.
You
have
You know
proof.
absolutely
what's so?
did.
Listen,
And
Miss
that's
Passion.
what
You
she
were there
did.
that day. Remember?
Absolutely
Remember
did.
when she
Yes.
said?
Because
Why
I
would
Listen,
kept
but
getting
I ask
mad
listen.
at
I got a
for
Vixen.
help
question
when
for you,
she's
Miss
not my
Passion.
friend?
When she
I sent her
said,
the
"I
live. That
never
was it.
defended her," right? That never made any sense because this is why I said Hella's my real
Now
nigga,
go
and I
ahead.
book her everywhere I go. Hella brought
Envy,
up a
take
very
it
good
to.
point. When we were sitting in Discord, Emmy was crying about it and literally said nobody's defending me and nobody's doing anything about it. And Hella said, "Hold on," because I thought Vixen got on the panel. She said, "You're right. Vixen's the only person defending me." Now all of a sudden, I'm not your motherfucking friend because you thought you was gonna keep playing in my face. I don't like when people lie to me. I told you from the motherfucking jump what my problem was. You lied to me and I caught you in a lie, and I've said it over and over again, right? Because if you choose to hang out with that motherfucker, that's not my business. You're grown. There's no children in the house. Whatever. Fucking move on. Everybody said that. The problem is that you keep doing shit and get mad that people are going to continue to talk shit. They're going to keep talking shit. They're going to keep bringing that up because they know it fucking bothers you. I told you this 100 times, yet you keep coming over here to subject yourself to that shit because you like it. You like to be humiliated. You have a kink for that. That's the only thing that makes sense because, like I said, you came over here to the same group of people that you were crying on the phone about because they put your personal information out there. You live with a black man. You don't want the police to come to your house. This is shit that you have said. So if you don't want that, why do you keep fucking with these people, doing the shit that you do and say the shit that you do to them and get mad if they take it farther to hell than you are? That shit's not making any sense to me. Like I said, the shit is very hypocritical. You not ever gonna talk about nobody's unalive child if you don't want them to speak about yours. You comfortable with telling motherfuckers that their womb is barren or they can't have kids, but if a motherfucker start talking about how you gave birth to a stillborn, bitch, you gonna be sitting in the corner crying about it. Let's not play that game. I can't
Which she
stand.
just tried to tell me that, but I'm going to be honest. I don't want no
Uh,
kids.
hold on, y'all. Before Kellum lies like she usually does. Day one, I said the only reason the why I said your name is you was trying to roast me, and you couldn't even roast me because Envy was centering herself. And she gets in situations that have nothing to do with her, and then she'll play the victim of why she's the center of attention. But she wanted that today. She brought up her own situation. That's the only reason why we're even talking about Envy, because it was about tacos and strawberries. Strawberry.
Literally.
And
It,
then
it
that's
was
what I'm
about the two
saying.
food groups.
Now day one, you can't lie. That's what I'm saying. You can't say that didn't happen because, hon, they was showing a picture of me, and day one said, "Look at Honey Babe's fat neck," and then here goes Envy. Remember when they said I had a fat neck? Remember? No, Lord, can they roast me in peace?
Right, and I'm gonna call hypocrisy out any motherfucking time that I see it because the shit's really insane. If a motherfucker gonna tit for tat about the same shit, that's on them. Like I said, I don't agree with what Strawberry said. I wouldn't have personally said it, but at the same time, when you talk about somebody's child, I'm not gonna police how she responds. I said that. That's what Strawberry wanted to do, and that's exactly what Strawberry's gonna do. But I still, like I said, was very confused as to how the fuck we were talking about what Strawberry said to Tacos, and then we got to what fucking Tacos said, Strawberry said to Envy. Nobody gives a fuck. You can fucking with
Envy
people and
came
get
and took the
mad.
heat off Trey. That's bottom line of it.
Of course, that's exactly what she does because she did the same shit to Amiga. You can't handle when people are attacking you, so you try to find a way to shift that motherfucking blame. But the problem is there's gonna always be somebody on your motherfucking neck forever and forever because every time you come around, this shit don't make any sense. You are a fucking hypocrite. You need to get that shit to motherfucking together. You need to quit disrespecting motherfuckers and trying to police how they respond to you. Because like I motherfucking said, if I was really how I used to be when it came to talking about people, bitch, I would have drugged you so motherfucking bad you would have been sitting in the corner crying for 7 days, 7 nights. But I didn't because I don't talk about kids like that. But it's still fuck you and that dead baby. It's just that simple when you talk about my grandmother.
Hey,
It's really that
hey, Miss
simple.
Passion, can you tell me how I was brought up earlier?
So Trey had came up into the box. Bo was getting reported on his other live. But as soon as I shared it to you, because I remember you were saying you were looking for her. So as soon as she came up, I shared it to you. But Bo ended the live, and we came here to this live. So she came back up. No, Jelani was up here, and he was like, "Well, Trey, I come back in the box. I need you in the box. I need you in the box." So you know, me being messy passion, like I'm always is. I'm like, yeah, Trey, come up here in the box. Get your ass up here in the box or whatever. So she comes up, and Jelani gets to asking about, the whole strawberry situation. Like I said, Envy comes up here and she starts censoring herself into it all and saying, well, Miss Passion, you was asking for Trey to come up here. So you obviously, I said, no, I was asking for Trey to come up here for Chevy. Because I knew Chevy wanted to curse her ass out and I wanted to see it. It ain't had shit to do with nobody else and nothing else. So when I saw that she was back in here, I sent you back to live again.
So no life having bitches trying to include themselves in a situation that doesn't involve them. Got it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. No,
Because
babe. I don't know why Chevy was looking for you in the beginning. That may have been why she was looking for you, but Chevy have been looking for you, babe.
I've been
So don't
calling
say
her
that
out for
you didn't bring
days.
her
Like,
up.
what are we
Obviously,
talking
you
about?
brought her up at some point.
Since her and Shy want to sit there and say I'm writing a check my ass can't cash and I'm scared of Trey and Shy and all this other shit, but I've been asking for their Addy for a hot minute. I'm not hard to find. You take I-74 into Illinois, you'll run right into where I live. Like, it's not hard. I like to travel, apparently. I'm in fucking Kentucky right now. Like, what are we doing? And yes, I was in Cincinnati. My hotel's in Kentucky because I like this hotel. So, if you're not gonna drop the Addy, shut your fucking mouth and keep my name out of your mouth. Point blank, bottom line, and I'll do the same. Don't say shit on me, and I won't say shit on you. And honey, my hands are E for everyone. I don't give a fuck if you're slow as fuck and get a disability check. I will still beat the fuck out of you. And yes, the one. I'm still sick. Shush. Okay? Thank you.
Okay, what happened? Now what's going on? Y'all still need me to yell?
The one's being mean to me because I got under her I got on her panel the other day. She's like, Chevy, are you sick? And I'm like, yeah. Well, I'm not. Like, my nose is clogged because the weather changed, and it's gonna get worse because it's gonna be 70 this week.
Well, I sent it to you that first time, because I know you said you was looking for Trey bitch ass, and when we saw her, send you the live. So, yeah.
Right.
So I'm not sure what Trey is down there yapping about in the comments saying exactly passion brought you up. No, I just did the normal passion shit. I'm being messy.
And the thing is, though, is her coward ass won't even get into the panel. So,
Hey, you a wimp.
Peach, every time I have year-round allergies and asthma, whenever the weather changes the fucking slightest, it's done. Like, I'm done. I get like this I'm on antibiotics every fucking month because I have a sinus infection. I'm supposed to have my nose scraped out, but I refuse to do it. So I just deal with this.
Spend the $2.
Well,
When
that's
Peach, it'll get worse
why
because
is Honey Baby on teacup?
The weather be like 70 in a couple days, and then it'll drop down back down to 36 and
Cause
snow.
baby, it was 68 to no 62 today, and I noticed that sometime next week it's supposed to be back in the 30s. I don't know what's going on
And we're
here.
supposed to get snow again. Like, I'm fucking over it. And people's like, oh, what's wrong with you? Dude, Illinois weather, it fucking
Yeah,
sucks
right.
ass.
Hey, what year did they have Thanksgiving together?
I don't know.
2017.
I don't know.
I don't know.
2017.
I don't know. Bell is so. Marquez, you ready? Marquez! Are you ready? Let's go.
No, not a battle.
See, and Passion's about to go to another. This motherfucker in here.
Actually, I'm not. I'm still cooking, so all that going back and forth, I can't do all that right now.
Shut that shit up, Bila.
I don't know, Bill.
Hey, if you're not tapping, you're lacking.
If your pussy isn't loose, you can't come here.
Ew, okay, you're gone.
Oh my god.
And I'm kidding, Amber. Relax.
I appreciate everybody that sent me the live, y'all. I really appreciate it.
No, you can stay.
Well, there's nothing, put it this way, there's nothing loose here, so.
We saw the video.
The video didn't show nothing because trust me. there's nothing
Okay,
going on.
whoever's turning off kind of clothes, camera, stop turning it off.
Put a zero.
We done being messy.
Right now.
That's an insult to stay. To stay or to say?
Are we done being messy?
How can
Nobody
you
else wants
sit?
to yell?
How can
We'll
you
be
sit
back.
there and say there ain't nothing loose, but yet the door creaks right after you say that?
Wow. Where's the thing at? Anna! Anna! Okay, over 18. Tell